Hi, Angela Larson's Film Review Channel, back again with a review of a movie. The movie that I've seen this time, Netflix's Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Spoiler-free review. Like anybody else, I've been looking forward to this movie for whatever, 20 years, 30, 40 years it's been talked about. It's finally here. Guillermo del Toro's stop-motion odyssey, Pinocchio. Saw it in theaters. I don't have a Netflix subscription. Drove out of the way to go see this movie, and it was pretty disappointing. I thought this was a pretty miserable movie. Spoiler review. Problems become apparent right off the bat. This is not the most appealing looking movie. The stop motion is very generic looking. Guillermo del Toro puts in a few stylistic flourishes here and there. There's a few character designs that look Mike Mignola-esque. Stop motion wise, it's got the same problem as most other stop motion movies from the past 20 years. Too much going on the technical side, and not enough soul. There's scenes with the big whale, Monstro. I don't know if he's called Monstro in this one, or if that's just the Disney one. The scenes where you see Monstro in full body, there's CGI water going on, and it's really hard to even know if you're looking at an image of something that actually exists in the physical world. It's hard to know where the stop motion ends and the CGI begins. The worst part of this movie is that it is a musical, and a really bad one. There's already the famous Disney's Pinocchio, which is a musical, and a pretty great musical with a lot of classic timeless songs that have stood the test of time. It's probably the best songs that Disney's ever made. I could hardly take it. I could hardly take the music. I wanted to leave. The whole thing is very narratively underwhelming. It all lacks scope. It doesn't feel very epic. Really feels like something I should have watched on a television, on Netflix. Or I shouldn't have watched it all. Not the worst thing in the world. It was mildly entertaining. There were positive aspects. It is nice to see stop motion, even if it isn't the best. The dark humor was sometimes funny. The sense of humor in general was not my favorite. A lot of humor didn't work for me. None of the voice performances worked for me whatsoever. Another aspect of the movie I really didn't like at all. Got even worse during the musical numbers. Ewan McGregor was the Jiminy Cricket character. He had a musical number over the end credits, and I stayed and watched it, and I really was embarrassed that I did that. I should have walked up and left.